diggity dog.
Welcome, folks, to new HCW Blackout. I am HCW here, and tonight you are in for a great night. We're going to get started with the opening match. The Heart of Texas, Jimmy Spade, to take on Keith T-Bone Cutler to get things kicking off here at Blackout. Jimmy Spade is the 2010 New Breed winner, and this is his official pay-per-view debut as a new HCW Superstar, And Keith Cutler, he's got a tough test tonight in the form of Keith Cutler, the former HCW World Heavyweight Champion. Of course, he lost his title to Jason Richardson, and he's just seen a big fall from grace here. But Cutler, he's taking it with stride. There you see Cutler with a lariat starting right away against the young rookie Jimmy Spade. Spade has been on a tough roll as of late, trying to get something going for himself. But right now, he's being mentored by the one and only Tang Man, and we'll see Tang Man later tonight in action against Matt Eichhorn for the HCW Intercontinental Championship. And I'm going to tell you right now, folks, Tang Man and Matt Eichhorn, that match is going to be spectacular. That match is going to be fantastic, and I'm sure every other match on the card here is. We're going to see how this match starts off tonight. Also, what you want to look out for coming up next after this match is going to be the HCW Hardcore Championship match between the undefeated Skull Raider and the Lord of Darkness, Osiris. Skull Raider trying to defend his Hardcore Championship against his toughest opponent to date. Also, Tag Team Championships on the line. Society X against Reckless Abandon. Reckless Abandon cashing in their championship rematch in a ladder match here tonight. And also, in the main event for the World Heavyweight Championship, we're going to see the dirtiest player in call, Jason Richardson, take on none other than the Shaman, the #1 contender to the HCW World title, HCW. See Spade right now, and of course this has been a very textbook match, back and forth so far between both men. Cutler with a big uppercut to Jimmy Spade, but Jimmy Spade, he's just brawling right back. These two men, born and raised in the southern part of the United States, so what that means, ladies and gentlemen, is you should expect to see a good old-fashioned southern brawl happen here tonight. You're going to see a lot of punches, you're going to see a lot of kicks, you're going to see these men focus more on wrestling more so than just plain storyline or storytelling or anything like that. This is going to be wrestling as it gets. Cutler again with an uppercut, and Cutler, you gotta wonder, what's he doing in the opening match? You know, it does kind of make no sense, but here's the thing about Cutler. He accomplishes his dream by becoming the world champion just before Uprising, defeating both Osiris and HCW in a shocking match that still have people buzzing. Wait a minute, Jimmy Spade. That's what I'm talking about when you see that right there, that Texas-style pile driver from the heart of Texas, as he likes to call himself. Cutler, though, just firing back with a textbook bulldog. Cutler has just been struggling as of late. He lost the World Championship at Uprising 2 in the third stage of the first ever Triple Threat 3 Stages of Hell match, which was, of course, a ladder match where Jason Richardson accomplished his own dream after so many tries. After months of trying to get the World Championship, Jason finally won it. Cutler has been in a bind as of late. He's been screwed out of his World Championship rematch by HCW, and the board of directors tried to sympathize with Cutler and gave him a match against HCW where HCW could HCW or Cutler, whoever one of those men will win that match. That happened on New-HCW 2. And what happened there is whoever won between those two would get their match here tonight for the World Heavyweight Championship, and as you can see, that was Oshijak. So we get that Spade with an inside cradle. 1, 2! Kick out from Keith Cutler, and right now Jimmy Spade, he's the new guy going against the veteran. Cutler having Spade held up, blood rushing to his head. Pile driver returning the favor from this pile driver. Spade gave him just a few minutes back. Drop kick from Cutler right there, and you gotta wonder, folks, how far is Cutler or Spade? How far are these men willing to go? Both of these men have been in a sort of a losing bind as of late. Cutler in high-stakes situations more so. Excuse me there. Cutler in more high-stakes situations, coming up on the losing end more so than Jimmy Spade. Spade, though, he's been trying his heart out. These fans have slowly started to see Jimmy Spade's potential come to form, but Keith Cutler, as you just saw a few minutes ago, he has that experience factor kicking in for him here against the young rookie Jimmy Spade. Jimmy Spade, of course, getting into HCW, New-HCW that is, by winning the HCW New Breed 2010 competition. Sort of like a Tough Enough, if you think about it, a call Tough Enough for New-HCW or HCW, whatever you prefer to call it, because, well, this is New-HCW and he won something in HCW, but we're not going to go on about it. Spade defeated both Zach Starr and a guy named Mumbo Man to get his contract in HCW. Now we see Keith Cutler taking that experience edge into factor here. Very back and forth between both Spade and Cutler. Wait a minute, Spade is fighting back with kicks of his own. Cutler and Spade have been staring off. Spade with a neck breaker. Jimmy Spade, if anything, he has much more to prove in this matchup, more so than Cutler. Cutler holding Spade up again. The blood is rushing to his head. And another Cutler pile driver on the Jimmy Spade. Right there, Cutler, tie up, headlock on Jimmy Spade. And both of these men, like I said before, they've been on losing streaks, so a win is important here tonight. This match, of course, getting set up when Tang Man said he had planned a special opponent for Jimmy Spade to face, and he faces none other than Keith Cutler right here tonight. Cutler and Spade tying up again. Cutler throwing Spade on the ropes, turning him inside out with that lariat. My goodness, Cutler and Spade, both of these men, they've just been going at it here tonight. Like I've told you folks, this has been wrestling by the books, and Spade is just giving it his all here. Cutler has made the signal, this could be the end, but Spade coming back against Cutler. Cutler throwing Spade against the ropes. Rolling Thunder! But Cutler is not going to end the match this early, and I don't know if this is a mistake. Wait a minute. Big back body drop from Cutler on the Spade there, and Spade, he just looks a little out of it. Cutler just tried something there, but Spade counters. I just don't know how Spade can still be in this. Spade, he's got heart. Diving splash from Spade! And Cutler, he just got taken right there. Spade, jumping forearm, picking up Cutler now. Spade, inside cradle. 1, 2. Keith Cutler barely gets his shoulder up on that one. And Jimmy Spade has got much to prove here. Spade, if you've paid attention to this match better than I have, I'm sorry, I've just been color commentating this whole time. Spade has had a considerable amount of offense against Cutler. Wait a minute, Spade to the top rope, missile drop. No! Cutler just slapped Spade right out of the air after observing that missile drop kick. Bulldog from Cutler right there. Spade with the elbow. Very back and forth match for both these men. Spade with the chops, trying to get something going. Going for a kick. Cutler with an inverted atomic drop. Great match to start off. What a great night this will be. And I know this is kind of late, but happy birthday out there to our new HCW general manager, our real owner that is, Smokey. How you doing, buddy? As we all remember in New HCW, Smokey has been taken out by an attack. We've still yet to hear anything about it. We still have yet to get any new information. Things have been quiet. No one knows what's really going on. But we know that this situation is going to get violent in a hurry. Cutler punching. Spade punching back. Spade with those attacks to Cutler. Spade just went for it. I think it was a diving elbow, but Cutler cut him off at the pass. Cutler dropping Spade on his leg, and Spade just appears to be out of it. Cutler and Spade are taking each other to the limit here tonight, and you gotta give props to both of these men for putting on a great match to get this night started. Cutler holding Spade up for the third time. Wait for it. Wait. Cutler pile driver right there, and this has gotta be it. Cutler is signaling for the end. Cutler, Spade in a tie-up, and wait a minute, folks, duck under, and a rolling thunder from Cutler, picking Spade up one more time. Second rolling thunder of the match. Cutler, 3 strikes with the rolling thunder, and you gotta be out. Cover, 1, 2, 3, and Keith Cutler defeats Jimmy Spade here tonight. I tell you folks, Jimmy Spade may not be the greatest wrestler ever, but I think we're starting to see why Tang Man has personally mentored him. We will be right back. Hardcore Championship match coming up next. Congratulations to Keith Cutler for his win here tonight.